MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Felix Hernandez gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to...
So stepping in, Carl Hicks comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. 32 now for the season as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Hey, ball.
Digging in, Billy Goodman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another.
Ready to take his hacks again, Carl Hicks, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Rodriguez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
That ball was hit real hard.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Fouled away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Play ball. Out. Out.
At the plate, Roger Maris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
Let's play ball. 3. Yeah. He's out. 3. Out. 4-4. Take the base.
Now at the plate, Carl Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Carl Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And there's ball one.
1-1.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Encarnacion has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Jose Batista. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Got it. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. He's out.
Carl Hicks will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. To third.
Hard 90. Hard 90.
Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Play ball. Out. 3. Got it. 4-4. Take the base. 3. Out. Out. He's out. Out. Out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Seattle put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Felix Hernandez earned his 9th win of the year. David Wells was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. Norm Carlton closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.